Hi everybody, 860 Cologne here with another video. This time it's going to be an unboxing and first impressions of the new Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. This one is Oh Intense. Now this was just released, and if you hear some strange noises downstairs, I'm actually in rehearsal as we speak. I have some time and just bought this a few minutes ago and thought I'd open it up and let you see what's inside and give my first impressions. So here we go. The box, very similar to the original Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme, that dark blue box. It's kind of in between the light blue box and the dark blue box, but this one I don't think has a texture to it. The typical D&G sticker up there. On the back, we have some information on the ingredients, and this says 80% by volume, so that means there's 80% alcohol in this, so it's less than 20% of fragrance oils. So eau de toilette concentration, or is it? Wait a minute. Could be eau de toilette, not sure. Let's get inside there. And the bottom we have some more info. So, open this puppy up. So there is a little bit of texture to the box. Not quite as much as the Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme had, but it actually is a little bit of that velvet, crushed velvet type feel to it. Opening up, just your typical two flaps on the side and the center flap. Then we pull this out. Now this comes in, this is the 3.3 ounce, so this is 100 mil. So it's different sizing than D&G has done in the past. They used to all be 4.2 for the main ones, but I think they've gone down a little bit. So there is the bottle. The cap is kind of the same color as the juice, a little bit not translucent, but a little bit of clear coat on the top of there. Comes off. The sprayer is white to soft blue. Inside the cap, I don't see anything of note except number 7. Now this is an eau de parfum. On the bottom sticker we see it does say eau de parfum. And I'll show the sprayer. There you go. Now, I've been wearing this a little bit from the tester at the store. She actually had to make a tester for me because they didn't have one. Cap snaps back in. I'm not too impressed. Light blue was a fragrance that was nice, but I never wore it because it was too light. This is stronger. However, it's got a little bit of a sour note to it, and not quite too happy with that. It's not quite ambroxan like everything else is in the designer world right now, but something a little bit sour. Not quite sure if I'm in love with that yet. Almost comes across as cucumbery, and I haven't looked at the notes of this one, but maybe that's a good thing. What I'm getting from it, it's kind of like a cucumber or some sort of vegetal note that is okay. It wasn't inherent in the first edition of Light Blue, and I kind of wish they would have just pumped up Light Blue a little bit in the concentration, because this one is coming across as a little bit not my favorite. I'll say that. Now, for an eau de parfum concentration, this is not pumping out as well as I hoped it would. I put this on about an hour or so ago, and it's kind of hard to find. I'm wearing light blue Eau Intense here, and I have Millésime Imperial here, and it's kind of a no-brainer. Some of my coworkers tried both, and they all liked the Millésime. I didn't mean to do that, but when I saw this was in stock near me, I decided to go get it right away. So, first impressions, not that great. More in your face version of light blue. Not sure if it's for the better, though. That smoothness that the original light blue had was so nice. Wasn't the longest lasting on my skin, or probably anyone's skin, but this is a little bit harsher, whereas the original light blue had nice rounded edges, if you will. This is kind of like more harsh and angular. All right, so I looked up the notes. This is by Alberto Morillas, well-respected perfumer in the business, and it opens up with mandarin and frozen grapefruit. The cucumber, what I was perceiving as cucumber, is actually the heart note of juniper. Juniper is a note that I tend to not like all the time. It's not done well, especially in the designer realm. Also in the mid is Salty Marine Accord. And this isn't a Salty Marine Accord. When I hear that, I think Acqua di Gio, and I'm not really getting... the juniper is overpowering for me over first impression, and I'm not getting that nice Salty Marine Accord, or else they're combining to not be too pleasant to my nose, a little bit too harsh. And then on the bottom we have amberwood and musk. Now, it's kind of touted as being a freshie with a musky base. Not getting too much of the musk yet. It's been about 2 hours since I've had the fragrance on. The nice thing is, I can still perceive it. So it's still there. I've got to get within a few inches to even notice it's there for my nose. And I don't know about this one. We'll see how this one lasts later. Like I said, this is just my first impressions. And maybe if it's worthwhile, I'll do a full review. I'll try to do a full review either way. But interesting, deeper, yes. It accents some different notes that I don't really care for. But if you like juniper, I would definitely give this one a try. All right? So, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you soon.